Today we're going to take a look at the best vehicles for street racing in GTA San Andreas, so you know where to find them and go crazy with them. No cheats, no mods, just pure racing power. Let's get straight into it. First vehicle is the Jester. This car is all about style and performance. It's not the fastest car in the game, but it's definitely one of the coolest. That's because it tops out at 124 miles per hour or 200 kilometers per hour, which is decent but not groundbreaking. You can find the Jester in wealthier areas like San Fierro or Las Venturas. Plus, it's available through import and export missions. Under the hood, the Jester packs a front-wheel drive setup with a 5-speed transmission and a petrol engine. Where it really shines is in its handling, especially if you're handy with the handbrake. That said, the Jester isn't exactly built like a tank. It's lightweight, so it can take serious damage from high-speed crashes or gunfire. But if you're looking for a car that's fun to drive, easy to tune, and turns heads wherever you go, the Jester is a solid pick. Alright, next up, we've got the Cheetah. If you're into speed, style, and handling, this car is a must-have. You can find it around Rodeo and Market in Los Santos, in Paradiso district of San Fierro, or cruising down the strip in Las Venturas. The Cheetah has a top speed of 142.92 miles per hour, or 230 kilometers per hour, and its handling is some of the best in the game. But while its acceleration isn't the fastest, the low suspension and rear-wheel drive setup means you can take sharp corners without spinning out, and you can also boost CJ's sex appeal if you drive this car. So if you're looking for a car that balances speed and control, the Cheetah is your go-to. Then, we've got the Infernus. This sleek, Japanese-inspired ride is a must-have for the adrenaline junkies out there. This car is an absolute monster on the road, hitting a top speed of around 240 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest land vehicle in the game. But if you're not careful, you might fishtail during sharp turns or lose control on jumps. You'll usually find the Infernus hanging out in wealthy areas like Las Venturas, or sometimes in San Fierro. It's also one of the cars you can snag through import-export missions. So keep an eye out if you're trying to add this beast to your collection. If you're after a car that's all about speed and style, the Infernus is your best bet. Next vehicle is the Elegy. This is one of the fastest cars in the game, with insane acceleration and a top speed of 124 miles per hour, or 200 kilometers per hour. You can grab this beauty for free at the car dealership in San Fierro, but only if you've got a garage in the city. Its rear-wheel drive setup and massive torque make it a bit of a handful. Its short wheelbase and strong body mean it can take a beating without falling apart, and with a little practice, this is the best car for drifting in the game. Under the hood, it's powered by a naturally aspirated inline-6 engine that's mounted sideways even though it's rear-wheel drive, and comes with a 5-speed gearbox. Sure, it can be a handful at high speeds, especially if you lose a rear tire, but its speed and acceleration make it a top pick for street racing. If you're after a fast, customizable ride, go for the Elegy. Okay, then we've got the Turismo, one of the slickest sports cars in the game. You can find this beauty through import-export missions, or if you're lucky, it might spawn in San Fierro, especially in the wealthier parts of town. So why is this car great? For starters, it's powered by a V6 engine with 3 downdraft carburetors, which means an insane acceleration and a top speed of 149 miles per hour, or 240 kilometers per hour. It's got all-wheel drive, and it handles great, even when you're taking sharp corners or flying down straightaways. The design is pure class, sleek, angular, and sharp. But it's not the most resistant car out there. So if you want to drive around, the Turismo is a top-tier choice. The next vehicle is the Super GT. With a top speed of 142 miles per hour, or 230 kilometers per hour and lightning-fast acceleration, it's a top pick for street racing. But this car is not beginner-friendly. The Super GT is powered by a rear-wheel drive engine, and its handling is, let's just say, wild. It's super prone to fishtailing and spinouts, especially if you take turns too sharply or hit the handbrake. However, if you're an experienced driver, you can use its oversteer to your advantage and pull off some seriously impressive drifts. You can find the Super GT in wealthy areas like Las Venturas or San Fierro, and it sometimes spawns near the airport. It's also available through import-export missions. The car comes in 2 versions, with a roof and without, though the differences are pretty minor. Both versions feature a fixed spoiler and a sporty design, but here's the downside. The Super GT is lightweight and not the most durable vehicle. but if you can keep it in one piece and master its handling, this car is an absolute beast on the streets. Alright, next up, we've got the Bullet. This is the third fastest car in the game, with a top speed of 142.92 miles per hour, or 230 kilometers per hour, right behind the Infernus and Turismo, but it's way more controllable at high speeds. You can find the Bullet on the import-export list, or it might pop up in San Fierro. What makes this car special is how balanced it is. Sure, the Infernus is a bit faster, but the Bullet has excellent handling, especially when you're taking tight corners or weaving through traffic. Under the hood, it's got a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive setup with a V6 engine, but even though it's a supercar, the Bullet has the same engine sound as some classic middle power cars like the Oceanic and Tornado. It's a bit odd, but it doesn't take away from how fun it is to drive. Then we've got the Phoenix, a classic American muscle car that's as fast as it is stylish. This is one of the rarest rides in GTA San Andreas. You can find the Phoenix in a few spots across the map, but it's most commonly during certain street races. What makes the Phoenix stand out is its insane acceleration and torque, making it a beast on straightaways and a blast to drift around corners. Just be careful, its loose rear end can make handling a bit tricky if you're not used to muscle cars. With a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour, it leaves other muscle cars like the Sabre, Clover, and Stallion in the dust, making it a top pick for street racing. One downside is its braking, which isn't as sharp as other sports cars. But if you're after raw power and that iconic supercharged V8 engine sound, the Phoenix is hard to beat. Alright, next up, we've got the ZR350. While not as fast as the Infernus or Turismo, it still holds its own with a top speed of 124 miles per hour, or 200 kilometers per hour. This is the only car in San Andreas with pop-up headlights at night for that extra cool factor. You'll find it with or without a spoiler, and it comes with sporty 6-spoke wheels and a low suspension. The ZR350 is quick off the line and has a solid top speed, but at high speeds, you'll lose traction if you're not careful. Then we've got the Banshee. With a top speed of 124 miles per hour, or 200 kilometers per hour, and a V6 engine, it's built for straight line speed, but its rear-wheel drive setup means it can fishtail or spin out if you're too heavy on the gas. You can find the Banshee in Las Venturas or near the San Fierro airport, and it's also available through the import-export list. What makes it stand out is its aggressive design. It's one of the few cars in the game, like the Bullet and Phoenix, that has this unique stripe feature. The Banshee is a top pick for street racing thanks to its insane acceleration and stable handling. It's also used in the driving school, where its performance really shines. These are some of the best vehicles for street racing in GTA San Andreas. If there are any particular videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.